Welcome to Beyond Press channel. Today I'm going to talk about improving our video quality on our YouTube videos, and I have some cameras here laying around, and I have done one video already about like our cameras and how we film these videos, and you can find it from end screen and from description. I have quite a lot of cameras nowadays, and of course my GH4 is recording this, so that is missing, and most of these are capable of either filming in 4K or 60 frames per second, and I think I would choose one of those, either go with the 4K or 60 frames per second, or then I can like do a bit of both on different videos. But I think that I'm maybe going with 60 frames per second because it's only 2 times more data, and I think 4K is like 4 times. 4K is definitely more data and more hassle with the computer and SD cards and storage space and stuff like that. And not so many people are watching my videos from 4K display, so, and I know that regular full HD picture is also better in YouTube if you are uploaded it with 4K, but I think the full HD with 60 frames per second is something that is definitely better than 30 frames, and most of my viewers can watch it like it 60 frames per second, how it's uploaded there. So I'm going to probably switch to that, and of these cameras my GH4 is capable of that, this is capable of that, and then our old slow motion camera, Sony RX100, is capable of doing that also, and our best GoPro is also capable of doing that, and even 120, but I haven't been able to record anything with this now on our videos because they're so cold outside, and if you put this to full HD and 120 frames per second, it's about 1 minute of battery time. I'm not sure if my batteries are like dead, but it's really poor, and I decided that I am going to print new case for this, like this, but a bit different, that allows me to connect power bank to this when it's recording, so then it's not going to run out of the battery all the time, or then I'm just drill a hole here, that's one. And I think these are not capable of doing that, but here there is a new model of these, so maybe I should buy one of those and leave these like for backup. And then our new slow motion camera, Chronos 1.4. This shoots so fast that usually I'm going to play it 60 frames or 240 frames per second to make it more interesting, because usually I don't like the square resolution, so I'm going with 720p resolution, and with that this shoots, I think it was 1600 frames per second. I could set this film slower, but then if I do that, then there is probably something really fast going on, so I like to keep this filming a bit too fast for a backup, and then when nothing that fast happens, I just play it out much faster. And I have video about this camera also on this channel, it's also in description and end screen. And I think Kickstarter for this is still going on like a couple of days, so go check that out. And then the newest toys for us, they are thermal cameras, and here is the first thermal camera that I bought myself. It's FLIR One, and it's just the camera without any display or anything. And the idea is to plug it in your USB connection of your phone, and then you have thermal camera. So now this is on and connected to my mobile phone, and I think you can see something on the screen. This is alright. We did one hydraulic press channel video with this, the crushing steel pipes one, and you can see a lot of interesting stuff there, but the resolution and especially the frame rate isn't that great for like YouTube use. So for our good luck, the FLIR company decided that they could borrow their better cameras for us, so now we have been filming with this. This is T660 and it has much better resolution. I think it was close to PKA, so it's like 640 times 487. I corrected here if I remember it wrong. And then this can film 30 frames per second, so you get just as smooth video as usual. And this has also really high temperature range. It's from -40 to 2000. So we are going to do some really interesting stuff on this with this. And we are going to use this on hydraulic press channel, beyond the press channel, for like some bonus clips. But videos that are mostly about thermal imaging are in our new channel Thermal Guys. Go check that out, it's also in description and end screen. And the major thing that was holding my video quality back was my old computer. I have had the GH4 and most of these cameras for quite a long time, but I think it's about 3 years old PC. Just editing full HD video was a bit too much for it, so I bought a new computer and I'm going to show that now. So here is my current desktop setup. I have two displays. The larger one is 4K and it's 28 inch. And the desk itself is a bit like a joke because we have this two-person company, me and Anni. And I am CEO of the company, so I decided that I need proper manager table. And I think this is quite fancy looking. It was actually quite cheap. I bought it from auction. It was like, was it 300 euros with the chair, so it isn't the most expensive desk in the world. And there behind the speakers and all the stuff is my computer itself. I just bought it. It is from Jim's PC store. And I have shitload of things attached to it. I have 3 external hard drives, some virtual classes, 3D printers and gaming controls and stuff like that, so I have a huge mess around it, but I think I can get it out of there. Yep, like this. And this is gaming PC, or it's originally meant to be gaming PC, but usually good gaming PC is also very good for video editing, and like official video editing PCs are really expensive. And same thing for the CAD programs also. Gaming PC is really good for, usually really good for CAD programs, like when you are doing some 3D parts for your printer or designing new products. The gaming PC is very good. I have always used gaming PCs for my work also, and then I can of course play some games with them. That's the like background idea. And this is from their custom range, so they don't have these ready. they have some layouts on their sites and you can choose which one you like. And for example, if you want to add some traditional hard drives, they don't charge of that. And it was a bit hard to find suitable computer for my use because I wanted to go with new, or not new, but with the really good graphics card, NVIDIA 1080. On some point I was thinking about even put two of those, but then I realized that I don't need two of those for anything right now. So if I need in future, I can just buy one more and put it there and it is ready to go. And then one important thing was to get enough storage space, like fast storage space, because I have to, usually when I'm filming I have about 20 gigabytes of data from different cameras and I have to put that all in somewhere and manage that and be able to do that all quite fast. So I have 2 SSD hard drives, I have 500 gigabytes of really fast M2 SSD for all programs and games and stuff that I use often. And then I have 1 terabyte of just regular SSD for my videos and stuff like that. And I usually keep my all like unfinished projects on that SSD, and when video is ready and it's on YouTube and there is nothing wrong with it, I transfer it to the external hard drive, and I have many of those, so if one breaks I have still many of those left. And other parts are Asus X99 gaming motherboard. I don't know that much about computers, but it should be quite good. And then the processor is Intel i7 6850. And yeah, the processor isn't that important when gaming, but I think video editing and CAD programs are some other stuff that I do demands a bit more than gaming. So I went with better processor. And most of the coolers are just original, like with the graphics card it's just basic. But with processor there is this huge Silver Arrow EPE, which is, I think it's close to the best thing that you can got without any water coolers or stuff like that. And the processor is also unlocked, so I'm going to probably bit overclock that thing when I have time to get into that. And I'm going to make video tutorial, guys, about this computer when it's running really hard with some game or rendering video or something like that. And it's really interesting to see how this works, because there's like heat pipes that transfers the heat from the processor to these huge cooling blocks. And then all the stuff going on with the motherboard and graphics card are probably also quite interesting. I'm going to probably make that for the next weekend. Yeah, and because this is gaming PC, I just had to play something for the video. And this is new Battlefield, and I have resolution is 4K and everything is set to ultra. And usually this runs a bit over 60 frames per second and never under 50, so I'm not like competitive gamer, but this looks good enough for me. And now the recording software is holding it a bit back, and I think this is some kind of like sneaking mission. I'm playing the campaign. I'm now like sneaking type of guy. Holy fucking shit! So as you can probably see, I'm not very good gamer, but the computer is doing just fine. Come on. I think I should... Yeah. Yeah, I think this is enough for this type of thing. And with the editing software that I use, I can run the, like, what you call this, preview windows with full resolution without any problems. So I can spot all my, like, mistakes on the picture quality and stuff like that before the actual video is ready. So that's much better than with the old computer, and then the, like, making the video ready is also a lot faster with this amount of power, so it helps a lot to have good tools, the cameras and the lights and the computer, because we are doing really lot of videos in 1 week, because now we are doing 2 hydraulic press channel videos, 1 thermal guy, and anything between. I think I'm going to start to do about 2 or 3 beyond the press videos per week, so that is in total 5 or 6 videos per week, so almost 1 a day. Usually I edit like 2 in 1 day and film 2 in 1 day and then have some days off. But yeah, I think this is all for today. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.